Hello YouTube, Expert Games here, back with another video. Yeah, with that being said, I'm going to get straight to the video. In this video, Naruto will actually be half Uchiha, half Senju. The way he will become a Senju and Uchiha, Minato will be half Uchiha, half Namikaze. Kushina will be half Uzumaki and half Senju. They will breed, they have Naruto. When Naruto is born, he has all yellow hair like Minato did, but he has like black strips, like in some parts of his hair it's black, and he has slightly bright black eyes, like they're not completely dark, but they have a bright tone in them, or let's just say dark blue, very dark blue eyes. Yeah. So when I'm gonna start this video off, Naruto will actually be 4. From now on, I'll actually start off where Naruto is only 4 years old. In this video, Naruto will be in the Umbu again, but this time he won't go emotionless, and yeah. So before Naruto is in the Umbu, I'm not gonna tell you when he will become an Umbu member, but you will know when he is an Umbu member. So yeah. With that being said, I'm going to continue this video. So Naruto will just be walking down. And oh yeah, here's another disclaimer. Naruto will be way smarter. Like he's at what the level of smartness I had him on when Naruto was a genius. So yeah. Naruto will be walking towards the library. And he's actually gonna stay there for the whole day, just reading about chakra, how to unlock your chakra nature, who Hashirama Senju was, Minato Namikaze, about all the Hokages. He reads upon the 4th grade ninja warrior, Then he starts to read about chakra stuff. He reads that how to control your chakra, how to use your chakra, and how to find out your chakra nature. So he reads upon that. He finds out. So yeah, Naruto starts going to the ramen shop because it's late and the library place is about to close. So Naruto is just walking towards the ramen shop, and actually Naruto is still good about this diet, like a diet. So this time he does eat ramen more, but he's still grows the same, but he doesn't have that long hair like I told you before. Like Minato, he keeps his normal hair. He only eats ramen a few days a week, so yeah. Naruto will just be finishing ramen. He'll be headed home to go sleep. He'll be asleep. He'll wake up in the morning. Naruto will go to the forest. Before he go to the forest, he goes to the library to ask the librarian to get his that chakra book. He gets the chakra book. He goes into the ramen shop, eats some ramen for breakfast, but then he runs straight towards the forest, the train. He goes to where he went, where Naruto was mastering Tail Beast with that little island, and it was like a pond, and it had a place in the middle. It's like that, but in the Leaf Village, and it's a waterfall. He starts meditating, concentrating his chakra. He concentrates his chakra so good that he ends up going into his mindscape. It's like, what? Where am I? Why is it so dark? And then he sees a huge cage. What is this? And then a big puff of smoke. Naruto jumps back out of fear, and Kurama starts laughing. Kid, that's some nice chakra control you're doing there. But I will get out this cage and take over your body. And that's all the interaction is going to get. Naruto's like, wait, what's your name? Kurama is taken back by this, and he just doesn't say nothing. And Naruto then says, okay, if you won't tell me your name, I'll give you a name. And then Kurama's like, no, 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 no. I have a name. It's Kurama. Naruto's like, okay, Kurama. And then Kurama, all that gone, and Naruto is still meditating. He awakes his eyes, and he actually concentrated his chakra so good that you could see his chakra. He's like, whoa. And then he goes and tries to walk on the water. He gets a few steps in, and then he falls straight into the water. And then he goes home, dry off, and da-da-da-da. He goes back. He concentrates for a while again, and then he tries to walk on water again. This time, he completes it. Now he tries the tree. He gets way to the top on the first try because tree walking is way easier than water walking. So yeah, he gets up to the top, and yeah. So now, he goes and search him for a leaf that contains the chakra. While he's reading the book, he's searching for a leaf. And then he finds it. He says, ooh, there it is. He grabs it. It's a paper leaf. I think they used the leaf in Naruto Shippuden. Yeah. He grabs it. He does it. It splits in two. It crumbles and it gets soaked. And Naruto says, wait, that's wind, lightning, and water. Yes, Naruto will only have 3 chakra natures. So yeah. When he goes home, he goes back home and just sits there looking at the sky. But then he goes to the dresser that he never opened because he thought it was nothing. But now he's curious. He opens the dresser to see that it has a water scroll in there, a wind scroll, and that's in the lightning scroll. And it has a scroll of Minato of how he died and how Kushina died. And then it has 2 more scrolls. The Uzumaki stuff, and yeah, the Uzumaki seals in the Kekkei Genkai. And then Minato put in the jutsus that he learned, like the Rasengan and the Flying Raiju. So Naruto's like, oh, this is good. I could use these jutsus. Naruto will awaken the Sharingan soon. So yeah, Naruto will go back to the forest, training on his light water jutsus. The first one he tries to learn is Water Bullet. He actually learns it because his chakra control is good. So he masters Water Bullet, and then he tries to focus on Water Shockwave. He masters that, and then he focuses on Water Vortex. He masters that. Now he has 3 water jutsu. And then he goes to some lightning jutsu. But these lightning jutsus, some of them are extreme, some of them aren't. It's lightning stream. He masters that in 2 days. But then, I don't know a lot of lightning jutsu, so I'm going to give him the extreme one. Lightning Thunderclap, he learns that. And those were the only jutsus that were in there. And then, for the wind jutsu, Naruto learns the Wind Bullet, Wind Vortex, I think that's the jutsu. Wind Blade. What was the other one? Oh well, that's all he's gonna know. And yeah. So now Naruto is gonna actually work on his body after he takes a rest for 4 days and just walks around the village and do that and just explore, because there's a lot of parts of the village he hasn't actually seen. So he's just exploring. Then Naruto comes across this girl who's actually getting bullied. He says, should I help her? My body is in a lot of strain. He says, oh well. He goes over there and say, hey, leave her alone or else you'll have to deal with me. They're like, what are you gonna do, you demon? And Naruto's like, take that back or else. And then they're like, or else what? And Naruto says, or else this. Wind style. Wind bullet. He just blows them back. Then he makes a few shadow clone. They use the wind to get behind the clones quick, kicking them back towards Naruto. Naruto goes, water style, water shockwave. they get pushed back with the water, and then he goes, lightning style, lightning stream. Now they're paralyzed, knocked out, and Naruto just goes and throws them somewhere, and he goes and helps Hinata. And then he picks her up and says, where's your home? And she's like, oh, it's the Hyuga compound. And he's like, the Hyuga. And then he walks her home. All the people are worried sick about Neji and about Hinata, and they're like, what is this kid doing with Hinata? And Naruto's like, there's my cue. He just walks off. Back home, and yeah. Time skip 4 days now. Naruto is now going to work on his physical body. Since he's not even that fast, his clones had to use the wind release just to get over there quick enough so they could kick him back. So he starts focusing on his body. Jumping through cone after cone, working on his timing, his kunai speed, how fast he can throw his kunai angles. And while he's doing this, he awakens the one Tomoe Sharingan in both eyes, because you know how if Uchiha work on their kunai stuff and they do this for a long time, they end up awakening it. Naruto actually is doing this for a long time. He's going back and forth, hitting trees, placing targets, running around, increasing his stamina, a lot of stuff. He's doing this over and over until his point where his kunai skills is at Itachi when he's like, let's say, when he's a kid. And Itachi when he was a kid, his kunai skills were actually pretty good. And for a 4-year-old Naruto to have Itachi skills at kunai, that's impressive. And a one Tomoe Sharingan in both eyes at 4, that's also impressive. Everybody knows who Naruto is. They don't know that he's the 4th Hokage's son. They don't know he's a Namikaze. All they know is he's a Uchiha, Uzumaki, and Senju. So the Uchiha clan actually takes Naruto in. They don't know if Naruto has the Sharingan. So let's say, no, I'm gonna time skip into Naruto 6 now. Then he gets taken into the Uchiha compound. And in those 2 years, Naruto awakened the 2 Tomoe in one eye and the 3 Tomoe in the other. He still has the same jutsu. He didn't unlock any of the Uzumaki stuff or the Nami or his father's jutsu. He's just been training on his physical because he wants to awaken his Sharingan to the max. And so yeah. So when he gets there, he gets introduced to Sasuke. Naruto and Sasuke are the same age and the same height. They both glare at each other as if they were rivals. Itachi and Shishui look at each other and start laughing. And then Naruto and Sasuke both say, what's so funny? And then they both look at each other and say, don't mock me. And they both said that simultaneously too. And they say, you got a grudge or something? And then Naruto says, that's it. He rushes towards Sasuke. Sasuke rushing toward Naruto. Both of them pulling out a kunai, clashing with each other. Naruto says, I won't lose to you. And by fault, Naruto will actually have fire style. And Sasuke says, I won't lose to you. Sasuke jumps back saying, fire style, fireball jutsu. Naruto jumps back saying, doing the same sense. Fire style, fireball jutsu. They go back and forth for a time. Naruto doesn't go serious at all. They both panting. And they both say, how are you so good? And Itachi and Shishu are like, they've been doing this for quite some time. And then Itachi says, alright, that's enough, you two. And Fugaku actually appears out of nowhere. And Naruto and Sasuke jump back saying, oh, it's you. Now Naruto and Sasuke have established each other as rivals. Naruto and Sasuke have a brotherly rival bond. Naruto will actually be with Shishui, and Itachi will be with Sasuke. So Naruto and Shisui will have a brother-like bond, and Shisui actually trains Naruto in the sword art. Itachi continues to train Sasuke. Yeah. Now Naruto is like Shisui Anbu level um swordsman. And now Naruto and Sasuke stand up to each other once again to have another battle to see who's got stronger. Naruto has two swords that are just like Shisui's. He pulls them out before the battle starts. Naruto has also learned body flicker, and so has Sasuke. Sasuke has actually awakened his Sharingan. Now he has the one Tomoe in one eye and two Tomoe in another eye. Sasuke says, I won't lose to you because now I have the one Tomoe, the Sharingan. He activated his Sharingan, having two in one eye and one in the other. Naruto glares at him, not surprised one bit, saying, if that's all you got, you're gonna lose. And Sasuke's like, well, I'll see about that. He rushes towards Naruto at his normal Sasuke Chunin exam speeds. Naruto says, not enough. He bottom flickers 10 feet away from Sasuke, saying, first out, fireball jutsu. And in the fireball jutsu, he actually throws kunai in the fireball jutsu. Sasuke does the fireball jutsu too. But what he doesn't know is that there's also two kunai coming right for him. Sasuke pulls at his kunai as fast as he could, deflects both of the kunai, but one actually scratching his face because he didn't notice it at first. And Naruto was running towards Sasuke saying, you're still too slow. And Sasuke starts getting a little bit serious. And then he does body flicker to the side of Naruto, now pulling out his sword, cutting Naruto on his face, and Naruto jumps back. Damn it, I let my guard down. Itachi and Shisui are just looking at this, saying, Shisui, you did him good training. Shisui says, I can say the same to you, Itachi. And Itachi says, so, who do you think gonna win? Shisui says, Naruto, of course. Itachi says, why that? Shisui says, Naruto has yet to show his true potential to us. Itachi's like, what do you mean? What I mean is, Naruto hasn't even shown his full strength yet. He never activated his Sharingan, but he told me he has it. And now, let's get back to the fight. Naruto says, Sasuke, I deem you worthy of seeing my Sharingan. Sasuke's like, you have the Sharingan? His Sasuke Sharingan is actually deactivated because chakra loss. Naruto says, yes, panting. He goes, Sharingan, revealing that he has 3 Tomoe in both eyes. Itachi is shocked. Shisui shocked. They're both like, wait, he has 3 Tomoe in both eyes already? Naruto saying, first out, fireball jutsu! With it being bigger because he have his Sharingan awakened, his Sharingan active. Sasuke's like, what do I do? He's like, oh, perfect. He's about to steal Naruto's move. He goes first out, fireball jutsu, which while the fireball jutsus collide, he throws 2 kunai in it. But Naruto was doing the same. They both throw 2 kunai in it. Sasuke and Itachi both say, Itachi and Shisui both say, they just are the same. And then, while this is happening, in the middle, the 2 kunai collide. All of the kunai collide, blocking each other out, making Sasuke's 2 kunai, one of them going to the left and the other going to the right. Making Naruto's kunai also going to the left and going to the right. And Naruto saying, you did the same thing I did! Rushing at Sasuke saying, no, you did! And they're rushing at each other. They throw their final blow, punching both of them in the face. And then they both fall back, not getting knocked out. Naruto isn't that badly injured as Sasuke is. Because Naruto didn't use his sword a lot, because if he did, his sword would have ended up getting engulfed in flames. Now, Sasuke and Naruto are actually training each other on kunai. They're training and training to the point where Sasuke actually gets 2 Tomoe in both fights now. 2 Tomoe in one and 3 Tomoe in the other. I think I already said he had 2 Tomoe in 3. So he's going to have 3 Tomoe in both. Naruto says, good, now we both have 3 Tomoe in both fights. Now we're equally matched. I'm going to time skip 2 years to when they are 8. This is when both Sasuke and Naruto get accepted into the Anbu. And just when that happens, the Uchiha massacre happens. Both Sasuke and Naruto are coming home from school. They're like, it seems too quiet. And then they hear a scream coming from their house. And Naruto and Sasuke look at each other, rushing towards the house at insane speeds. When they get there, they see Fugaku and their mother, their kindish mother, Naruto's not real mother, dying by Itachi and Shisui. Then Itachi and Shisui are actually outside, but they don't know. Because they were killed, they both came outside and said, Naruto and Sasuke screaming, why? Itachi and Shisui said, they're not saying anything. And Naruto and Sasuke say, you'll pay for this! Both doing the fire style fireball jutsu. Itachi and Shisui just doing the same, canceling theirs out with theirs actually continue to attack. Naruto and Sasuke get hit by the fireball jutsu. It's like they're like, we're not done yet. They both pull out their swords, activating both of their shotguns, rushing towards Itachi and Shisui. Shisui doesn't activate his shotgun, nor does Itachi. They just stand there pulling out their swords, blocking both of Sasuke and Naruto's swords, getting Sasuke and Naruto's swords getting knocked out of their hands. With that, Naruto and Sasuke jump into the air saying, fire style, great fireball jutsu! Naruto hasn't showed that he has all 4 chakra natures, and Sasuke hasn't showed that he has 2. So Naruto and Sasuke say, it's time! They're like, time for what? Itachi and Shisui said. And now Naruto and Sasuke both say, so you finally talk! Naruto says, what is that? What is shockwave jutsu? They're like, wait, what? And then he goes, what is that? Water vortex jutsu! Then he goes, wind style, wind vortex jutsu! Increasing the wind, increasing the water vortex jutsu speed going towards them. And then he goes, wind style, blade of wind! All them jutsus a hit. And then Naruto and Sasuke go, lightning style, lightning stream! Shocking them both. But those were just cones poofing. Naruto and Sasuke says, both deactivating the shotgun, looking into the side. Both saying, Sasuke saying, Itachi, I will kill you. Shisui saying, Naruto saying, Shisui, you will pay for this. They both, Naruto and Sasuke, both are going to go down the dark path, but they will return to the Leaf Village, so yeah. This is when Naruto awakens his wood style in an Anbu mission. They were both sent to try to find out information if the Akatsuki is a team or not. They did, but Naruto and Sasuke ended up getting caught and they had to retreat. It was Itachi who came after them. And Naruto said, wood style, wood barrier! Wood would appear all around Itachi, keeping him put so Naruto and Sasuke could escape. They escaped to the Leaf Village saying, Lord Third. And they appear. Saying Lord Third. Naruto and Itachi. Lord Third says, yes, Naruto, Sasuke. We have found information on the Akatsuki. The Akatsuki is a group who wears a cloak with clouds from them that are red. There are currently only 4 members of this group. Itachi Uchiha, Sasuke said. Shisui Uchiha, Naruto said. And then both of them saying, Pain Uzumaki, and Konan. And they're both like, and Lord Third's like, Konan, Pain, Itachi, Shisui, this is bad. We must get rid of them quick. Then he goes to inform Jiraiya on this. Jiraiya already know about this, so he's like, he appears and like, Jiraiya is here, legendary Sonic. Looking at girls, Naruto says, pathetic. And Jiraiya says, he stops and, what did you say, kid? Pathetic? You say, you think I'm pathetic? Naruto says, no, you're just nothing. And Lord Third says, you are dismissed. And then Jiraiya gets serious. Lord Third found out that I know who is all on the pain in the Akatsuki. Senju is an organization of people, most from the mist. The people are Itachi Uchiha, Shishui Uchiha, Konan, Pain Uzumaki, Kisame, Madara Uchiha, and Zetsu. That is all I know. Lord Third says, okay, you are dismissed. Both Naruto, Sasuke, and Jiraiya disappear. Naruto and Sasuke actually go home to the deserted Uchiha compound. Now it's time for them to go to school. They actually go on missions for Umbu missions at 4 a.m. Those are the only times. So now they have to wake up at 7 a.m. They get 3 hours of sleep. 7 a.m. They go to school. Naruto and Sasuke have fangirls surrounding them. Naruto and Sasuke just look annoyed. They both are emo. Just a disclaimer. And when they, here's another disclaimer I didn't tell you. They awakened the Mangekyo Sharingan in both eyes, and they both took out one of their eyes and put it in the other, so they could have the eternal Mangekyo. Now both of them have the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, but they do not know what a Susanoo is yet. So when they go to the school, now it's time for them to go to school. They awaken them. When they awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan, when they see all the people dead in the Uchiha compound, just from the pain, they awakened it. Now back to where I was saying, they are both at the school with fangirls surrounding them. Them not even caring, just says, go away, with death glaring at them. All the girls just run. And now it's time for the classroom. Naruto and Sasuke sit next together. Nobody knows that Naruto is actually in an Uchiha compound or an Uchiha. Yeah, I'm going to time skip 3 years to where they take not two exams, to where they take the test to become Genin. They both, Naruto and Sasuke, pass. Yeah. Now, Sakura to pass too. Yes, Sakura always will pass. Just her mere chakra. Yeah. They both they do it, and yeah. So now it's time for them to introduce the next day. They announce the teams. The teams will not change. All teams will be the same. And yeah. Hinata was like, oh, I didn't get to be with Naruto-kun. Sakura says, yeah, I get to be with Sasuke-kun. But this demon is here too. And Sasuke gets so mad, he says, what did you say? And Sakura's just scared out of her mind, saying, nothing. Naruto says, calm down, Sasuke. Yeah, now it's time for Kakashi comes in after all of them are gone. And Sakura says, what took you so long, Sensei? Now Kakashi says, my explanation of this team is lame, boring, emo. Naruto and Sasuke are actually mad at this for calling them emo. They both say, what did you say? Appearing right in front of Kakashi. Kakashi not even seeing them, like, they're fast. I couldn't even see them. They're like, that's what I thought. They're like, that's what we thought. And then Kakashi says, meet me on the roof. They all go to the roof. Yeah. He goes, this will be introducing ourselves. Yeah. So, What is your goal, hobbies, dreams, or what your likes and dislikes? Sasuke, you first. My goal is not a goal. It will become a reality. I want to kill a certain someone. My likes, I don't particularly like anything. My dislikes, I dislike everything. My hobbies are training with a certain someone. Soccer, your goals. My goal, she looks at Sasuke. My likes, she looks at Sasuke. My dislikes, Naruto. Yeah, that same thing Naruto says. It's literally the same things Sasuke said. My goal is not a goal. It will become a reality. I want to kill a certain someone. My second goal is to become Hokage in this village and kill Dunzo. I know the true reason behind Itachi and Shushi's betrayal of the leaf. My likes, I don't particularly like anything. My dislike is everything. My hobbies are training with a certain someone. Kakashi is just like, bruh. Wait, he said he knows the truth about Itachi and Shishui's betrayal of the leaf. What does he mean? He wants to kill Dunzo. Yeah. So yeah. He says, meet me at the training grounds tomorrow. Don't eat breakfast or you'll puke. They are dismissed. Yeah. That's where I'll be leaving off this video. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe. With that being said, this is where I will be ending the video. Peace.